Morning, everyone. It's Glenn Kellaway coming to you from the basement. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, hot as hell here in Trenton, Ontario. It's great. It's going to be like 30 degrees Celsius today, which is 60. It's like 90 degrees here today, so pretty cool. Sunny. My wedding anniversary this weekend, so Lynn and I are going to go out a bit this weekend, go out for a nice dinner, and go out and have some fun and whatever. So anyway, my birthday a couple of days ago, I ended up with some Amazon gift certificates, and a bunch of stuff has rolled in. So I am going to show you what I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 CDs and one record. So let me start with this CD, Nick Cave. I continue my mini obsession, not as bad as Caravan and David Bowie, but it's getting close. Nick Cave, Idiot Prayer. This is a solo live recording with him kind of doing I guess a hits thing. All his stuff done by himself on a piano. So I'm hearing really good things about this. But what I am hearing, I had ordered the vinyl. And if you go on the Hoffman forums, there's a lot of people slamming the vinyl on this. They say it's not a good pressing. So I canceled the vinyl and bought the CD just in case. So, it saved me $20, which allowed me to buy another CD on top of this one. So I ended up with more music. Anyway, looking forward to hearing this. Loving Nick Cave, just a great singer-songwriter. Idiot Prayer. 2 discs. We'll see how it is. Next, Canada's, maybe arguably Canada's greatest band ever. I know one of the most popular bands ever. New album just came out, Tragically Hip, live at the Roxy in LA. How's that? Pretty cool. I listened to this yesterday. Man, it rocks. It's really, really good. It mostly focuses on what I would call their third album, Road Apples. A lot of the songs are off there, plus some songs off of the first, they had this one album out, Tragically Hip album, that really was kind of debut thing that really, I don't know, I don't think it really caught on. And then Up to Here was the album that really broke them. That was kind of their second album. I always call it their first album, so that's why I'm puzzled when I say which album. So let's be accurate and say Up to Here is their second album. And some of the songs like Blow Down at High Dough and New Orleans is Sinking and I Believe in You are on here from that. And the rest of the songs appear to be taken from Road Apples, which is, I think, probably their rockinest album. I don't know. It's my favorite album of theirs. There we go. Not much. You'd think they would have put a book with it, kind of explaining the whole, live thing, what they did there and everything, but nothing. It's pretty basic. So, but it sounds great. Sam St. John continues to motivate me to listen to some other stuff, and he's been bugging me. He turned me on to this quite some time ago, and I had it in my Amazon cart for about probably 3 months, and I finally pulled the trigger on it. Marty Stewart, Way Out West. This is a really good album, produced by Mike Campbell from the current Dirty Knobs and from the Heartbreakers with Tom Petty. Great job producing this. It sounds great. I love the guitar work in this album. I love the sound. There's a lot of space in the music. It's got that kind of haunting kind of western thing, like Orville Peck or something, but not quite that dramatic. But it's a really good album. I think Marty Stewart. I saw Marty Stewart when he was a kid. He was a phenom at a really young age, and he played with the Lester Flat Band. And I was fortunate enough to see him play, I think around 1979, something like that, when he was a young kid. And he was a hot picker. And he became a big country star. And this album, I always think of Marty Stewart as more just, that new country kind of artist. But this album is really, really good. Highly recommend it. Way Out West, Marty Stewart. One of my favorite albums of all time is 12 Dreams of Dr. Sardonicus by Spirit. Came out in 1969 or 70. Fabulous, fabulous album. They've just reissued it. This is remastered. It's a deluxe edition. They've now it sounds louder, but from when you read the liner notes, they specifically say they did not brick wall it. They did not add compression to it. So this has the album, and man, when you listen to it, if you like this album, you want to hear this. It sounds amazing, I think. It's just a different sound to the album. The vocals are more up front and more separated. The instruments seem more separated. It's got a bit more bass heavy, but a really, really nice mix, whatever they did. I like it. So if anybody else listens and doesn't like it, I've got like 3 or 4 different versions of this from the it's not an SACD, but it's Audio Fidelity or something, kind of an audiophile CD of this, and I have a regular CD, and I have my original vinyl copy, and they all sound great. This is just a great album, but this is interesting. It's also got a lot of bonus tracks after the album plays. I would say something like 9 or 10 bonus tracks, and then, which I haven't listened to yet, CD2, Live at the Fillmore West, San Francisco, May 1970. Now, from what I've been hearing about this, people are disappointed in the sound. It sounds like a bootleg recording, but I think it was the best they could do when they polished it up. So I am interested in hearing it, but I'm happy just having this reissue. I think it sounds fantastic. If you've never heard this album, you should go and check it out. There's the CDs. There we go. Another one Sam got me to buy. I mean, I was more than aware of this album, and 2 of my favorites, being a banjo player, Doug Dillard is, I'm more than familiar with the Dillards, and Doug Dillard is an incredible player. I tried to learn a couple of his songs once and just fumbled around with them, man. I'm telling you, he had some weird picking styles, and very unique and very inventive, and very hard for me to grasp and play properly, so I kind of just, gave up on them. But Gene Clark, another famous guy from the Byrds, and great solo career as well, especially the album No Other, which I love. So Dillard and Clark. This is a twofer. It's their fantastic expedition of Dillard and Clark, and their next album, Through the Morning, Through the Night. Incredible band. This is great music. It's country rock with a bit of a bluegrassy feel to it. We've got on the band on the first album is Gene Clark, Doug Dillard, Bernie Leadon from the Burrito Brothers and the Eagles, Chris Hillman on mandolin. On the second album, Through the Morning, Through the Night, we've got Dillard, Gene Clark, Byron Berline on fiddle, the incredible musician, and special pickers, Sneaky Pete Kleino, Chris Hillman, and Bernie Leadon. So fantastic twofer. I picked that up for like $16 in the Amazon sale. Now, I'm also a big, big fan of a young lady by the name of Sarah Rose. She is kind of bluegrassy, kind of just singer-songwriter-ish. Wonderful guitarist and a beautiful singer, writes great songs. I picked this album too on a warehouse sale for $15. It's from 2013. But Sarah Rose, Build Me Up from Bones, which is an incredible song. There's the hype sticker, if anybody wants to read that for a second. It's the back of the album. There we go. Beautiful black colored vinyl. Anyway, that's what I got today. I got a lot of stuff to listen to, so I'm really excited. I hope you guys have a great day. That's all I got. So we're under 10 minutes here. Take care.